What's good, Woke Nation? Today I'm going to be talking about how we used to be natural beings and now we are very unnatural. And this is a very serious topic. Now, what I said this in my last video, even though you guys couldn't hear me, my fault. The audio was terrible, but I was talking about how we used to be natural. The things that they're making us do right now is very unnatural. And here's an example. Now, I'm gonna go to this other tab, all right? Right here. Now, as you can see, Avatar The Last Airbender, all right? Started off here, and, everything happened, right? You see the way everything was really ancient, and, people knew about what they were capable of. They had the fire nation, they had the earth nation, they had the water nation, they had everything. They knew who they were. I mean, it was starting to get off now. They're becoming a bit more unknowledgeable. This is just talking about us melanated people. We were ancient beings, but we lost it. You lost it, and I'll show you how we lost it. Now, it was our choice too. It was our choice too. Now, don't be blaming it on the artificial race, all right? Not all the time. We made this happen too. And everything comes to an end. Whether you like it or not, everything comes to an end. But here, man, here it shows. We were ancient beings. We were powerful. It's literally talking about us, the the symbol on Aang's head and stuff like that, the way he wears his things. Yes, it refers to monks, but it also refers to the Kenyans. The Kenyans, the Maasais, the Maasais. But I'm going to be talking about how we became civilized. Now, when Aang destroyed the Fire Nation king and everything, he made him lose his powers. He made his own city. And this city was called Republic City. Now, as you can see here, look at this, bruh. It is talking about the Moors. It is talking about the Moors. Look at this. So civilized, man. Civilized. And the people here, they had lost knowledge. They had lost knowledge of what they knew and what they were before. You see the way they were living. If you didn't watch Legend of Korra, go watch it. It's very important, a very important show. They made games out of the powers that they had when the powers weren't made that way. The fire bending, the earth bending. They just played games with them. They made sports with them. What is that? What is that? What is that? Why is that significant? You see melanated people dunking basketballs and catching footballs. That's the same thing they're talking about. That's the same thing they're talking about. That's the same thing they're doing. That's the same thing we're doing. That's exactly what they're talking about. We have become so civilized, and we need to stop that shit. None of that materialistic stuff matters. None of this materialistic stuff matters. And it shows you in this show. They have lost knowledge of who they were, and they've become so civilized. It's talking about the melanated beings. All right? It's talking about the melanated beings. And this is what they got us doing, man. This is where they got us living. This is where they got us living, man. They got us living here. They got us living here, man. These places under roofs. We're not supposed to be under roofs. We're supposed to be gaining knowledge and eating off the sun and life. And I got that from Master of Earth. Go watch Master of Earth. He's on YouTube. He's not there anymore, but his YouTube videos are very important. And he made this a very long time ago. They got us doing this. barbershops. We're not supposed to be cutting our hair. Our hair is very important because it is the thing that, you know, stores scent, and scent is very important because it's everywhere. I'm gonna dive deeper into that in another video, but Massive Earth also talks about that, and scent is very important. And we're just like plants. Hair is a plant too. If you cut it, it's like cutting or mowing grass. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So why would you be doing that? You need to let your hair do its own thing. Do its own thing and grow by how it wants to grow. That's how you should be, what you should be doing with your hair. you know and when I was talking about living in, roofs, we're not supposed to be living in roofs. As you can see here, this is an ancient Egypt house. You see, they don't have roofs. They were feeding off the sun. They didn't have roofs like we do now. We weren't supposed to be sleeping on beds. We weren't supposed to be doing any of that. You know, all that is all that roof stuff and everything is coming from the aliens and the artificial beings. This is stuff we're not supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be on roofs. These were the things that we were doing. We were advanced. Now we're decreased, and we're not advanced as we were. We need to go back to those times. And what we need to be doing is sun gazing and meditating. All of us, man. All of us melanated beings. We need to be sun gazing and meditating. It's very important and key. You can't be doing BS. Stop looking at these rappers and NBA players and football players as idols. The things that they do to just get to that spot, to get to that place. The things that they do to even get to that spot. It's not good. We were very advanced beings, but we lost it. And this is the same story. Everybody has said this. I'm not the first person to say this, but what I have to say is that try and be as natural as possible. Like I said in my last video, if you didn't hear me, I said use lemons for deodorant. Use lemons instead of deodorant, because deodorant is what kills the energy that you get from your heart. I'll get deeper into that in another video. All this stuff kills it. Everything, man. And we need to become natural beings once again, man. Once again, we had powers, all different types of elements. You have to know that you're worth more than this 3D world, artificial world, man. Materialistic world. We are worth more than that, man. I don't want to live this cycle. I don't think if you're woke, you understand that you do not want to be in this 3D world, man. This is what we've been doing this whole time, bro. We have been reincarnating. Look at this, the Avatar. Back at the Avatar again. He has kept the Avatar has kept reincarnating. This is what we've been doing. It is literally talking about us, melanated beings, man. We have been reincarnating over and over again. And it has to come to an end. We all have to realize that we're worth more than this, man. We're worth more than gold and all this. We are the jewel. We are the jewel. We are the special people. They try to talk so bad about us. Like, I was watching an interview and they were talking about the Dogon tribe. They talk so bad about them. They make us look primitive. They make us look primitive, man. But the Dogon tribe, all these tribes, they're advanced. They're advanced. The things that look primitive are actually the things that you know are the right way, of doing things. Like so many things, man. But all I'm trying to say is that, use this information and do as much unnatural things as you can, man. Stop showering with hot water. At least try to shower with cold water, but I wouldn't suggest showering at all. The fluoride can get to your skin. Stop brushing your teeth with toothpaste. Stop doing all that stuff. Try and be as natural as possible and stop eating. Stop eating, as everybody says, stop eating meat. Stop eating meat. I'm not gonna be the last to say this. Stop eating meat. That shit is bullshit. Stop eating that shit, alright? I know I'm not perfect either, alright? I'm not perfect either, alright? But try your best and start fasting. Either that or an alkaline diet. Veggies, Try doing that. Because we're not supposed to be eating at all. Especially when there's a food shortage coming. There's a food shortage coming. So try and eat as less as you can. Alright? As less as you can. There's a food shortage coming, so you gotta be prepared. And like you have to feed off the sun. Feed off the sun and feed off of life, Can't be eating this BS no more. That's all I gotta say, though. I love y'all, man. I love my people, man. I love my people. And I really just want to send this message out. And, stop being civilized. Stop staying inside roofs. This is why people are depressed all the time. Because they stay inside roofs. We're not supposed to be staying under these things, man. But that's all I gotta say, man. I love y'all. I love my people. I love y'all, man. We got to get back together. We have to love each other, man. You have to love each other. And I love y'all, man. Peace out.